All right, guys. So another video about Larry Elder and that egg attack that happened to him a few days ago when touring Venice, California. In this video, guys, is to address the LA Times and their disgusting acts of basically slander. Okay, that I feel like they should be held legally liable for against Larry Elder. If you guys remember, this is the same journalistic outlet that basically called Larry Elder a black white supremacist, okay? That has run headline after headline after headline attacking Larry Elder for being black and conservative and also having the cojones to run against Gavin Newsom, to challenge the Democrat establishment that has ruined these once great state of California. This is something we have to talk about, guys, because this matters, right? This overt bias from the media matters. This is what changes public sentiment, and this has an impact on elections, and you're seeing it happen right in front of our face. Okay, we saw it with Joe Biden, guys, right? I've been telling you this the whole time. Joe Biden's approval numbers are falling because the mainstream media actually covered him fairly during the Afghanistan crisis, right? And once that happened, you saw the media's effect on his approval ratings. It started to tank, okay? That's how it works. This is important. So when it comes to the LA Times, those headlines wasn't even the most disgusting thing, guys. The most disgusting thing that they did was this headline right here, where it says that the LAPD is investigating an altercation involving Larry Elder at a Venice homeless encampment. Now look at the picture here, guys, that they chose to use for this. They didn't choose to use a picture of the white woman in a gorilla mask throwing an egg at Larry Elder, right? They didn't use that, the actual assault. What they chose to use, guys, was a picture of Larry Elder with his hands on a woman's face as if he is slapping her, right? As if he's slapping a woman, right? So, guys, we live in a time where people just read headlines, they see pictures, and they automatically come to a conclusion about, well, what is this about? What happened? Okay? That's just what we live in. That's the 2021 era, right? Nobody really reads the articles. Nobody really looks into the details. People see a headline, they come to a conclusion, right? So these headlines are important. Obviously, the LA Times knows that, right? Obviously, they understand how to manufacture a certain type of public sentiment about a situation, right? And this right here is the most overt example. Because, I mean, guys, this is not anywhere close to accurate in terms of describing what actually happened, like the actual content in the article, okay? So, I mean, essentially, again, the layman looking at this is going to think, oh, Larry Elder just slapped a woman in the face, and now the LAPD is investigating him, right? That's what they're going to think. But the good thing is that this young woman, her name is Soledad Ursua. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But she came out and released a video vindicating Larry Elder, basically showing how slimy, grimy, and fake news the LA Times actually is. Take a look.
Hey! Welcome to Venice!
I have a great team to introduce you to. This is Kyla. She's a mother of two. She's on the Public Health and Safety Committee with me. Her kids have lived opposite in a campground like the one we're going to see. She can tell you about what her kids have gone through. This is George Francisco. He's the president of the Chamber of Commerce here in Venice. The businesses...
All right, so guys, as you can see there, that was harmless. Completely 100% harmless, right? Obviously, Larry knew the woman, okay? The woman knew Larry. They obviously had seen each other before. And, hey, you know, they greeted each other with a hug, and it was straight. And some people saying, well, it was weird that he had his hand on her face like that. And I'm like, listen, bro, I don't know what type of relationship they have, okay? I don't know how they greet each other. I'm not aware of all that. I'm not privy to the information. What I do know is that she's not complaining about it. She doesn't have an issue with it. Matter of fact, her whole Twitter feed for the last few days has been her defending Larry Elder and also trying to post receipts to show how fake news the LA Times actually is in regards to this Larry Elder slander and that Larry Elder did not slap her. So what I do know is that she didn't feel offended or she didn't feel any type of way about how they greeted each other or, you know, the way they greeted each other. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay? So the LA Times eventually changed the picture, right? They changed the picture to be a little bit more accurate in regards to what the situation was actually about. But the only reason they did it, guys, is because of the backlash, right? That's the only reason they did it. The only reason they did it is because they got called out on their BS, because they definitely did it on purpose. And again, had they not been called out by people on the right, rightfully so, calling them out, they would have changed it. But the damage has already been done. The damage has already been done because, again, there's a ton of people that don't really pay attention to politics, that's not really into politics, that will see a headline like that in a picture and just assume that Larry Elder slapped a woman. That's what they assume. But again, guys, like I said, this is an attempt by the LA Times to try to influence public perception of Larry Elder to try to get the election outcome that they want, right? That's what it is. That's all it is. That's what it is. And this is why I have to call this out, guys, because this stuff is important. When these so-called journalistic media outlets do this type of fake news reporting, bias reporting, in slanderous ways like this stuff right here, again, is a big deal. It influences how people think. And this is just flat out wrong. And I hope that Larry Elder sues. I really do. I hope he sues them. They try to strongly imply that this man slapped a woman. Okay? The way they formulate the headline, all that. Trying to tarnish his reputation. Again, simply because he is black and conservative / libertarian, whatever you want to call it. And because he's running against Gavin Newsom. Not really giving people a fair breakdown of the candidates so they can make their own decisions. They're trying to make the decisions for people, right? They're trying to influence what people think and how they think about certain candidates. Larry Elder's the black face of white supremacy. This is crazy, man. And guys, it's funny because every single time a prominent black conservative gets some media attention, whether it's Tim Scott, whether it's Larry Elder, Candace Owens, no matter who it is, you see how racism goes out the window from the left, right? Racism don't matter anymore. It's open season on those people. It's cool to slander Larry Elder. It's cool to attack him. Even if it's in a gorilla mask, even if it's a white person. It's cool to call them racial slurs. It's cool to write fake news articles about them. But these are the same people that love to talk about racial issues, systemic racism, right? And how racism is such a problem in this society. But again, when it comes from the left towards black conservatives / libertarians, all that stuff kind of goes away. Doesn't matter anymore. Again, I just find it funny how that works. Like I keep telling you guys, these people are pro-liberal, right? They're pro-liberal. All this race stuff is just a disguise to push liberal / progressive policies and to shield for the Democrat Party. That's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with your color. They don't care about that. They just want you to vote for them. They just want to protect their power. That's what it's about. And if this doesn't show you that, right, I don't know what will. I don't know what will. Because this is just flat out slander, and I hope Larry Elder takes legal action. He should. Don't know if he'll win, but he should take legal action. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a black conservative perspective. Peace.